Alright, well, I guess all the bad guys are dead by now, I'm guessing. Still checking for that key card. Oh, I thought that was it for a second. Damn. Alright, let's check out this terminal. Messages. From Ramsey. Emergency protocols. To Broker. As I stated in my prior 4 messages, there's simply no cause for alarm. I swear to you, Hiram, the situation is under control. What you call a near emergency, I would consider a non-event. Yes, a high-energy transmission was used for too lengthy a period of time. And yes, the generators cannot safely support that activity. Yes, and yes, there could have been damaged under load. But the point remains, nothing happened. We caught the issue in time. The engineers involved were reprimanded. I swear on my mom's grave, it will not happen again. Thank you, Val. To Ramsey, toilets. What in the black hole were you thinking, Val? At some point, space efficiency becomes the inverse of time efficiency, and one negates the other. What I mean is, how am I to do my morning business when the toilets are directly facing the open showers? You might like watching fellows scrub their jiggles while you take a steaming dump, but I don't. Sincerely, thanks for the peep show. Not really, that was sarcasm. On the contrary, Theo, not only is it spatially efficient design, but it also encourages simultaneous users to hurry their business. Don't like, don't look, or speed it up and move on. After all, the faster you're back to the station, the happier you will be. P.S. You took too many bathroom breaks and you know it. Alright, well, the bad guys are probably 100% cleared out. Follow the trail of bodies. Uh-oh. Oh shit, they got killed. Alright, well, here you go, boys. Girls.
Covering you! You got it, Captain!
Get down, boy. Now get him.
That's the last of them, I think.
Berthold Fox's key card. You already had that. And I cannot believe they just couldn't kill the ringleader, man. Alright, still got our talking clothes on.
Ah, Marauder free at last. I'll get the door. You hurry on in.
Alright, let's talk to Hiram.
Never thought I'd be ecstatic at having the walls painted in blood, but seeing as it's not mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. And you got me my money's worth out of the C3s. I ought to have simply dealt with you in the first place.
Think nothing of it.
Oh no, my business is in trade, not owing others the burden of a favor. This ought to square our debt. One hefty payment for a highly valued service rendered. But I admit, I do wonder why Nyoka has brought you to me. Allow me to pose my question in another manner. Why, in the nebula, are you here?
Can we continue? Oh, no, we don't want that. You're not an easy man to reach, broker.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one insane enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me. I knew it was only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look, I might be late, but I fulfill my contracts, always.
Oh, you do you? I have lost track of the number of beers you owe me for chasing Raptidons off your stoop.
Are you fibbing? Be honest.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. Just, it might take me a while this time.
Why is that?
I am awaiting but a single incoming transmission containing the information we desire. But MSI and the Iconoclasts are clogging the airwaves from Stellar Bay and Amber Heights. In their war against each other, they're scrambling each other's outgoing transmissions.
So we kick him off.
Exactly what I was thinking. They hurt us all with their pettiness. Which, of course, has inadvertently affected the incoming port and my livelihood.
Tell me more about the MSI and Iconoclasts.
Graham and his Iconoclasts believe anarchy is the way of life. Sanjar opposes it, as he's taking strides to corporatize Stellar Bay.
Alright. Can't we cut him off from inside the station?
No, they're jamming the limited frequencies we have at our disposal. Nothing extraplanetary can get in or out until the frequency pollution thins out. The safest bet is to convince Graham and Sanjar to stop transmitting on their end.
I'll do it. I'll talk some sense into him.
You do that, I'll be here, waiting on the receiving end. Luck be with you. I have a feeling you'll be needing a pinch of it, plus a vat of patience.
I need to head out.
Nyoka, pick me up some Stimulotion and a bottle of purple berry wine when you're next in Stellar Bay.
Purple berry liquor. Still have not found that key card. That's starting to upset me.
Great work.
Fun times, Nightingale Step backpack. And bits. Cool, cool, cool. Let's check out this terminal. Priority transmission log. Oversaturated. Personal files. Clear blue skies. Mood optimistic. Sneaky furious. Dare I say, the future is looking bright. Indeed, I can run a full gamut of operations without ever leaving the sanctuary of the broadcast room. Sanjar and Graham are living up to their promises and have not interfered with initial broadcasts. The deal is holding, and I believe I can make a life here. Had a near miss the other day. Nearly ended up with the board on my trail. We will mark that trail firmly in the failure category, or trial. One must experiment, however, to ascertain the best methods. I have found thus far that the most reliable method of evading detection within the limited frequency of Monarch's off-world transmissions involves duplicating regular news broadcasts on several unused frequencies. My information gathering associates know to filter out the sounds in the vocal range, in turn isolating the embedded data. And the board's authorities are none the wiser. Playing hazard has never been so thrilling, nor high stakes. Pax it all, these imbecilic children and their hatred of each other, Sanjar and Graham, have oversaturated my key bands. They'll take down each other all right, and me right alongside them. I should have never invited them to play, but what to do about it now? What to do indeed. So we leveled up, which is great. let's go ahead and use our level up points. Let's get our science up. I want to get it to. I want to get to be a master tinker if I can. All right, we're outside now. Looks like we're out back. Excuse me. Looks like we'll be coming out here later. Okay, now can I fast travel somewhere? Let's take a look at our map. So the Amber Heights Crossroads is where one of the people is. And then the ruins to the south. Let's go to the Amber Heights Crossroads first. I mean, we can get our persuade. I mean, we can convince anybody at this point. Our persuade is so high, especially when you put on the right gear. And if not, then, hey, we might have to do a little bit of extra dirty work. This game is very political. A lot of politics involved. Okay. Hey, Rose.
Well, hello, and welcome to the home of the Iconoclasts. I'm Rose. Please, take a pamphlet. In it, you'll find everything you need to know about Graham, his Philosophist truths, and the Iconoclast way. He wrote it himself, you know. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting we're out of pamphlets. Gosh, blast it.
Need help?
I'm so sorry. It's a habit, I suppose. We used to have plenty, but we ran out of paper and ink. Ever since the corporations left, it's been hard to come by the basics. But you know what we do have? Freedom! This is the only place in Halcyon you'll find it. No corporations, no shackles, no problems.
On the outside, it looks great, but it's probably a cult. In here I thought everyone works for a corporation.
I know. It's quite revolutionary. We're a community here. No jobs, no shifts, just people who help each other. You're welcome to stay with us, so long as you can earn your keep.
Sure. I'm here to talk to someone about your broadcasts.
Oh, you've heard Graham's teachings. I'm so glad. He and Zora have done such a wonderful job spreading the light around this dark, dark planet. You can think of those two as our leaders, but they're more like examples. We all ought to be more like them.
Yeah, this chick is brainwashed. I'm looking for a Tucker. Have you seen him?
The new boy! Yes, he's quite clever. He took to our teachings very quickly. Last I saw him, he was headed into one of the buildings up the hill.
Alright, so it looks like we have multiple missions here.
I ought to mention, the Iconoclasts are loyal folk. Treat them right, they'll do the same. Turn on them, they'll open fire without a second thought.
Everybody here looks wore out. Is it just me?
What's up, Bronson?
Welcome to the Emporium. I'm Bronson.
Anything I can do to help you out?
Yeah, plenty. If you're the type to fix a thing or two, I've got a couple reports I need to follow up on. The pipes up on Milton's house burst. Someone needs to shut them off. Then there are the cables outside the bar. A sprat chewed through them, and now they're spitting lightning. Then there's the old guardhouse, outside town on the way to the old Bayside Terrace. Someone needs to reset the comms breaker there.
I'll let you know when they're done.
I ought to tell you. Most of these systems are routed through one of our terminals. You might be able to handle some of them remotely if you know your way around a computer. We sent Milton out to check on the comms tower a while ago. Ain't heard back. I'd wager he got 8.
Where's the terminal?
Up the hill. It's right on the cliff's edge.
Alright, I'll let you know. Okay, thanks for the tip. Can we trade?
What are you buying?
Let's sell some of our crap we don't need. Vermin we can sell. Inferno Scythe, Flamethrower, Heavy Machine Gun, like Assault Rifle, Plasma Carbine. I could probably sell that. We don't need that. Pro Tossball Stick, 180. Pro Tossball Blocker, 140, but it's level 18. Yeah, let's get rid of this blocker. We don't need that. Sell that. Plasma rifle, do we need that? Probably not. Probably just keep it around anyway, just in case. Any kind of gear we can sell that we don't care about? We probably don't need this. Heavy grade face mask. Sell that. Hack +5, we need that. Science +3, we could use that. Stealth +5. Let's change my clothes up.
What are you buying?
Stealth +5 again. Stealth +5. So we technically don't need this. Let's sell that. Stealth +5 again. Light armor. Yeah, we don't need that. A retrofitted heavy power armor. Yeah, I guess we could keep that and just mod the crap out of it. Or, I mean, just tinker with it a little bit. Sell by value. Armor rating, no, we need that. Harmful status effects, let's sell about half of that. Companion ability cooldown. Yeah, we don't need that at all. We're good. Extra headshot damage, harmful status effects. Oh, this is even better. This last... Okay, sell that. Mind attributes. Glacial water. Wow. Body attributes. Yeah, we don't really need that. Headshot damage. We could use that. Mind attributes. Fine. I mean, I guess we don't need that though. Extra headshot damage. Let's sell half of those. Extra speed, movement, and melee attack. Yeah, we don't need that. We don't really melee at all. Body attributes, harmful status. We don't need that. Companion ability cooldown. Yeah, that should be fine for now. Okay. So, first of all, let's look at our journal. Let's do the, let's deal with this guy first. Talk to the leader. What's up, Bradford?
Ain't seen you before. You from one of the outer steads or what?
Outerstead, yeah, way off to the south.
You poor some bitch. I hear tell the dust storms get even worse out there. Welcome to the heart of Iconoclast country, brother.
Who's in charge?
In charge? Huh. We're Iconoclasts. Every soul a sovereign power. We do for each other on account of it needing to be done. Not because some fancy-pants manager said to. Now, you
I
want
kind of like these
rephrase
guys.
that question, maybe ask who's respected hereabouts. I can give you a sensible answer.
No respect, no disrespect intended.
Ah, none taken. You're new here. Just trying to set you up with the lay of the land is all. The two names every iconoclast esteems would be Mr. Graham and Ms. Zora. And they ain't leaders, and don't you insult them by calling them such. They're more like everyone's grandparents. They've been around, they know shit. You got a problem? Best bet's to ask them.
What makes them such a big deal?
When the monarchists wanted to settle down and play nice with the board, Graham was the one that took a stand. He's the reason we're here, breathing free air. Zora's our best sawbones. Nearly every soul here owes her their life. She's got funny ways, but they work.
Zora saved nearly everyone's life. Do you get into that much trouble?
Welcome to Monarch. The animals think you're tasty, the fungus thinks your lungs are a great place to plant spores. That ain't enough. Look at the sky. Olympus yanks this moon about like a drunk dancer. Storms to curl your hair and quakes to rattle your brain pan.
Okay. See you around, Bradford. Let's not steal from these guys. These guys seem like good people.
It ain't right. How many good folk we gonna lose to our missions?
That's just the way of it. We gotta earn our keep out here.
That don't mean we ought to be following her into the jaws of a manticore.
You'd rather sit on your thumbs and starve?
No. All I'm saying is she gotta be more careful throwing away lives like that.
Oh, hello.
A mantiqueen.
Yeah. We felled it, mind. But we lost 2 runners and 5 gun hands.
A total failure, then. So much for the ruins.
And hell only knows where the Vanoys are. They never showed.
I'm sure they're... Ah, let's talk later. It seems we have company.
Now, they're probably going to ask for help with the Mantiqueen, but maybe we can just convince them anyways. What's up, Graham?
A stranger comes to our home. If you're looking for a path to walk, you've found one. If you're looking for a teacher, I am one. Welcome to the Iconoclasts.
That guy sounds like a guy from Fallout or Skyrim. I'm told you're out of pamphlets. That's a shame.
Ah, yes. The first step to accepting the truths of philosophism is to open your heart to its wisdom. I've found the written word to be quite effective in helping people do that. But alas, the eternal truth hasn't been generous with the paper and ink. Now, why have you come?
Hiram needs you to stop using Devil's Peak.
Stop? No. Spreading the truth is the only way to combat the board's poisonous campaign of propaganda against their people.
You really think the board's going to let its citizens listen to your propaganda?
They can't be everywhere at once. Surely there are radios that still catch our message here and there. Surely.
You're only transmitting on a single radio frequency, and very few people can receive it.
Excuse me. I'm from Edgewater on Terra 2. If you'll pardon my saying, nobody I know's ever heard of you.
All the more reason to double down on our efforts.
Graham, we should be focusing on survival anyway. Food, ammo, and medicine. Maybe now's the time to pivot.
Pivot, huh? If radio isn't working, we might try another way. It seems the captain's timing is more than just serendipitous. It must be fate. I've had my sights on an old printing press for some time.
Sure.
The board uses magazines and advertisements to subtly focus the colony's attention. We will use their tricks against them.
Wait, that's not what I meant.
Help me clear out and repair the press, and I will have no need for that rust bucket of a radio tower.
Or I could just talk you into it. You're saying you want to print propaganda in their magazines?
Citizens of Halcyon are glued to their periodicals. They obsess over tossball and fashion, and the board uses these obsessions to control them. Even I find myself occasionally distracted by their positively shameful quality of editing and unacceptable disregard for grammatical structure. My literary prowess will hook them, and the eternal truth will reel them in. Listen to me. I'm starting to sound like one of Sanjar's fishermen.
Starting to sound like a bitter writer.
I may have worked in the presses once, but the bitterness of being slave to their abhorrent rules has long since vanished. All right, almost vanished. Can you believe they don't put a comma after the final item in a series? Bastards.
Oxford comma, man. They don't? That does it. I'll help.
Wonderful. I requisitioned replacement rollers for it some time ago. Huxley should have delivered them yesterday. Speaking of which, where is Huxley?
You bought rollers? You haven't even cleared the wraps out yet. What are you doing wasting bits on... Wait, where is Huxley?
It seems we're out a runner. If you intend to help our cause, I'll ask you to meet our MSI supplier in her stead.
Where's the supplier?
She meets us in the ruins of Bayside Terrace. From our compound, follow the road north.
MSI supplies you?
One of our sympathizers. A woman named Carlotta periodically buys goods on our behalf from Stellar Bay's store. Stellar Bay has caught on, but they remain friendly, though the goods now come at a considerable markup.